Hello and welcome to the 2020-21 Vassar Athletics Awards ceremony. Once again, I'm Amy Canfield, Assistant Director of Athletics for Communications, and I'm pleased to be joined by Alice Reed, Head Strength and Conditioning Coach, as we present to you the Iron Brewer Award from a men's team. Before we announce this year's winner, we are pleased to introduce to you our top three finalists for this year's honor. From men's lacrosse, James Nicholas. From baseball, Adam Talwalker. And from men's basketball, Neville Lee. Thank you guys so much for joining and welcome.
The Iron Brewer Award is given annually to a student athlete from a men's and a women's team who exemplify impeccable physical training and dedication to sports performance. An Iron Brewer is forged from early morning sprints, extra sets, bonus finishers, and a passion to drive their physical capabilities to the highest possible level. This person is strong, powerful, fast, agile, and above all, hardworking. They are engaged in every aspect of the process, from asking questions to helping teammates better understand technique they have mastered.
Now, each of our top three finalists has made an incredible impact, not just for their sports, but in the weight room as well. At this time, Coach Reed will read a portion of their nomination.
James embodies hard work. He is constantly asking questions and analyzing technique to improve each rep. He is full of energy and excitement to push himself to new heights of physical performance. His energy and intrigue is contagious, and those around him can't help but push themselves harder. Adam is self-motivated and passionate. When Adam walks into the weight room, the energy rises. He motivates and pushes fellow student athletes to get better each rep, while also developing himself into one of our strongest and most explosive brewers. It is this combination of commitment to his physical training and passion to develop others that sets him apart. Neville is a year-round leader and motivator. He leads by example for both his teammates and all our student athletes. Neville is gritty and embraces the challenge of grinding through tough sets. His buy-in to the process in order to further both himself and his team is what makes him stand out.
And now you know why they are our top three finalists for this award. Incredible words for all of our honorees. And now at this time, we'd actually like to hear from our honorees with a little Q&A. Coach Reed?
So, what was the most rewarding aspect of your strength and conditioning training this year? And in what area do you think you've seen the most personal growth? James, we'll start with you, and then when James is done, I'll cue Adam, and then we'll finish up with Neville. So James, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, sure. I think my favorite part really was that I didn't lose a lot of strength during the season. I think that's something I've focused on in the past. I haven't really gotten down pat, so that's pretty rewarding because now I can start into the summer like here instead of being behind. So, and then personally, I was hurt last year for the beginning of the season, and I didn't really have that hang clean down at all during the year. So I guess getting that down and moving up to some bigger weights was definitely a personal thing for me.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks. Adam, we'll jump to you next.
Yeah, thanks. I'd say the most rewarding part for me personally, I mean, obviously seeing personal progress in the weight room and, like James said, maintaining strength through like the functional lifts that you have in season. But also like seeing my teammates progress, that's really rewarding for me. It's one of my favorite parts of it. And kind of just using it as an outlet to de-stress this pretty crazy semester. And then I'd say this skills or what I've seen most personal growth, I'd say I put a lot into like my squat form over winter break, and that's really paid off through the semester. But also I think me and all the other student athletes have gotten a lot more creative and really had to persevere through the semester, faced a lot of obstacles, and I think we're better for it.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Adam. All right, Neville, round us out.
All right, and thank you for the nomination also with these guys. I just see these guys move some serious weight, and it's nice to be with them too. I think the biggest thing that I think I've improved, that is probably my mental toughness. I remember coming in my freshman year, just energy to like just run through a brick wall, and it was hard just after the freshman year, like having that injury and just knowing it was going to be a 9-month plus recovery process, and just seeing your former highs and your former maxes, and just keep hitting that roadblock. Like, I think it's just very hard at that point to just have that same mindset to like attack goals. And I think just me persevering, and Coach Reed and all the coaches just working with me, and just encouraging me just to, just attack the goal. Like I saw, like with my with deadlift, it's like through just this I was doing. I remember I took the whole workout, and I still don't know what my deadlift max is. So it's like, just put more weight on the bar and keep on going. And that's just been in my mentality. Like this year I've finally been able to just break through that wall after injury. And it's a great feeling. I would say the skill that I've improved most is even talking with, like, I talked with my coaches this past year. Like, I would say my leadership, is vocal leadership. I was fortunate enough to be elected by my teammates to be a captain this year. And like we know we weren't going to play a game, but like captain on and off the court. And just being able to encourage guys, like, just shout out to like my sophomore class. Like, they just came in just jacked after freshman year. And you just keep encouraging them, putting numbers in the chat like, hey, I'm here, where are you at? And just being able to talk trash, but being able to also encourage them too. And that just rubs off on everybody in the weight room. Like, I had the fortune of like lifting with James sometimes, and just, I know he's putting some weight on the bar. So it's just saying like, yeah, James, like just encouraging him, and he does the same for me. So it's being more vocal and being able to lift guys up so they can reach new heights too. So
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining me today. And thank you all for your absolutely wonderful responses. You all are definitely top 3 finalists for this amazing award. At this time, it is now time to unveil the winner of the 2020-21 Iron Brewer Award from a men's team.
And the award goes to Adam Talwalker, baseball.
Hey everybody, I just want to start off by saying, it's an honor to be considered for Iron Brewer, especially in such great company. I want to start it off by saying thanks to Alice and Gabe, all the work they put in, especially behind the scenes, stuff we don't see, it's going on. A lot of obstacles in the way this year. I know they made a really smooth transition fall to spring, and I'm really appreciative of the consistent dedication and effort they put forward to bettering us. I also want to give a huge shout out to my teammates, especially some of the upperclassmen guys who are pretty familiar with this award. The best part about being in the weight room is being with you guys, getting to challenge myself and all of you at the same time. And with everyone pushing each other to improve, it really makes for a great environment conducive to success. And I owe a lot to that. Thanks again. See you guys next fall.